huge interest and people really want to do something for the environment, either getting into compostability or recyclability. Is it really what everybody intends to do? Because the whole thing is if you've got a bag that breathes and it doesn't keep the light out and you're trying to sell it in grocery, it's not going to stay fresh very long. And of course, people aren't going to be impressed with the flavor after a period of time. One problem with compostable, and then there's a problem with recyclable bags. Europe has facilities to be able to recycle the bags because of the heat taken that's necessary to break the bag down. I haven't found a place in the United States that can do that yet. The third thing, of course, is finding the facilities that can take care of this. R+R program is an upcycling program, Savor Brands, that repurposes the coffee bags that people buy, and it's a system that's set up in your coffee shop, or can even, if they don't, our clients can set it up in their own roasteries, because it takes all the used coffee packaging that we make. Our R+R program, which is awesome, we're working with a company right now. They take all of our coffee bags except anything with craft, but it's poly, metal, everything else. The SCA has done all the work in the findings on what keeps coffee the freshest, the longest. They've got all of that data, and of course it's a full barrier bag, meaning it has a sealant layer, and we use a polypropylene sealant layer that's all FDA approved because we handle food, and we're not handling dry cleaning or anything else. So the property that we have on the sealant layer is absolutely top shelf and necessary. The second layer is going to be the aluminum light barrier, so it's like putting it in a can. And the third layer on the outside is either polyester or polypropylene, depending on what people want. These bags protect coffee the longest. They're stable. Your coffee stays fresh. You can buy coffee up to a year in the supermarkets that are packed in these bags. I like to see people drink it a little bit quicker, but it's not going to stale out on you in a couple of weeks or start the staling out process. Because when you've got a coffee bag that stales out, who's being sustained? It certainly isn't the farmer. It's certainly isn't the roaster or the carbon footprint that's created in the whole process of getting coffee to the consumer. Compostable, we're working on one, but it's going to be industrial compostable because it's hard to find every component that is backyard compostable. And if it is, I'd be fairly worried about it, because if it's an additive into the sealant layer, that myself is not a good option, because that's food that we're packaging. Some of the things where you can put additives into the plastic to help the plastic break down, phenomenal. For dry cleaning, for plastic that wraps toilet paper, I should have said napkins, forgive me. That's new toilet paper. But anyway, there's a purpose for that. We just do not believe that food should be in that equation, that this is a good option. Give them an option, a viable option that'll protect their coffee, that'll protect the farmers, that'll protect the entire carbon footprint in bringing coffee from Costa Rica or Uganda or Brazil to the world. I'm digging it.